Hi everyone, good morning, it's your FP. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today is Thursday. This means today is another day. It's another vlog for us. If you're a newbie, I hope you consider liking and subscribing. You can also click the notification bell down here and get notified whenever I upload a new vlog. Thank you so much, as well as with my longtime viewers. Now, in today's topic, I received a request video from one of my viewer, and he asked me, Petite, can you tell me your main concern or worry if ever you are dating a foreigner and that guy tells you that he's gonna fly to the Philippines to see you, visit you and your family, live with you, and get to know everyone. So thank you, lovies. This is actually a good topic, and yes, I'm gonna discuss with you some of the worry I have in mind. If you're ready, let's begin with the first one, and I am referring to a question that what type of food am I going to serve you? So we all know that if you are dating a province girl, she is living in a small village or in a small town, and that means the city could be an hour or an hour and a half away, just like mine. And the staple food for Filipinos is rice, viand, stew, or veggies, which is totally different from the food that you are eating in your country. Even if you have the money, lovies, it is not easy to just go back and forth to the city to eat, look for a restaurant that are serving American food, Italian, or even Mediterranean. And the worst is, just like here, you will not find any of these restaurants that are serving this type of cuisine. So I'm not saying that you don't have any other option, but what I want to tell you guys is to be prepared, to prepare yourself for this kind of situation, because if you decide that you want to be with your Filipina and she is a village girl, we feel like most of you wouldn't like or even will not try Filipino food. So it will be a main worry and concern, not only to you but also to your Filipina, because what if you're a picky eater? What if you are someone who is not eating meat and you are a vegetarian? So you have to plan it out ahead before deciding on visiting your Filipina and stays with them. The other option could be you either stay in a hotel somewhere in that city, be with your Filipina and spend time with her, and then during the day you can visit and get to know the family, for you to get to know all of them and see the actual life that we have here. Alright, so yeah, I think it's better to just stay in the city if you are someone who is a picky eater, because I am pretty sure that this also can be a worry to your Filipina and to her family, because we don't know how to swap the food, since for us here we are eating rice and stew, rice and viand during the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I know that you are not used to it. So yes guys, that's one of the main worry that me and some other Filipina has in mind. Now let's move on to number 2, and since the highlight of this vlog is a foreign man who are dating a province girl, another worry that we have in mind is the inconvenience here, which again you are not used to, and it may take time for you to get used to it. Okay, inconvenience like we don't have cars since you are dating a Filipina that came from a poor family. So when you go to the city, lovies, there are tendencies that, like high chances, you will get stuck in the middle of the jeepney with so many people and you cannot do anything. Sometimes there's no seat and you really wanted to go home, so you will just stand inside the jeepney. Now, in terms of cooking, some Filipina who are still poor would cook using the old method, the 3 stone, and that means you will help the dad or the brother to chop wood, okay, cook food using the firewood, and you can also help the family by pitching water from the pump. Okay, the main question is, are you willing to try experiencing these things for the first time? Another thing is that a subscriber told me about his experience living with his Filipina for a month, that he complained about so many mosquitoes and they are sleeping inside the mosquito net because there was no AC. There is fan, but it's not enough for him since you are used of being in a cold places. Also, another thing that you need to prepare yourself is to sleep on the floor or to sleep on a bamboo bed. There will be no soft mattress, okay? You can also experience washing the laundry in the river or in the brook, and even taking a bath in the stream. So I know this is a brand new experience for you, but as I've said, if you're willing to accept all these reality kind of life that we have, then we are good. We will be so happy because that means this is your opportunity to get to know the Filipina that you are dating. Before I forgot, I also wanted to mention that once you experience the province life, be with your Filipino family, that high chances would be there's no Wi-Fi or signal. So sometimes, lovies, before we would just stay outside, everyone would look for signal and you will hold your phone like this so that the signal won't go away. So yeah, so the signal will stay, and I know it's not easy to do, but this is what you will experience if your girlfriend doesn't have Wi-Fi and she couldn't afford data. Anyway, this does not include those Filipina who came from a well-off or middle-class family, because that's for sure they will have a refrigerator, they will have oven or gas burner and aircon inside the house. But if you're dating someone like me, has the life of being a poor province girl, then you have to prepare yourself and plan it out ahead of time, okay, before visiting us here. Let's move on to number 3, and another Filipina possible worry or concern when you guys are about to visit us here is when everyone would make gossip about us. So I know that's not important, but let me just tell you about the truth here in the Philippines. Now, I mentioned in my previous video that once a Filipina date a foreigner, most of the time you will be the talk of the village, and worst is you will be the talk of the town like a celebrity. You will hear so many things in comments from people, both good and bad. Some of them will make fun of your Filipina because they will say like, oh, she's ugly, she's not good looking, but why this foreign guy likes her or fell in love with her. And some of these people would judge your girlfriend non-stop, like she's just dating him because of the money, because of the green card, because she's a gold digger or something like that. So one of the main concern that I have is that the people would not stop judge me behind my back, and my family would hear, or my family will be the one get affected to it. Because for me, I know that I don't care. I will not give care to anyone who will make gossip. But if it's like about my family, I know that they will fight for it. They will do something for these gossip to stop. Sometimes dating a foreigner can be a reason for your Filipino family to earn a higher status, because everyone will talk about you guys. They will give respect to your family because they think that you are rich. So meaning, if that Filipina daughter is dating someone who is rich from another country, the whole family will also become rich. That you will lift this whole family from poverty, and people will have high expectation, not to you, but to your Filipino girlfriend and to this family. So a lot of expectation, guys. They will say like, okay, now she's dating a millionaire, he came from a first world country, that means soon they will have a Mercedes Benz, So they will have a mansion, they will buy a lot of properties, because most of these Filipino people thinks that all of you has a lot of money. So on our part 2, we're gonna talk about other worry or concern from Filipino perspective, and I hope you will still watch it. Okay, I have to end this video now, lovies. Thank you so much, and see you on our part 2. Bye. I love you. Like and subscribe, please.